Okay, let's try that. Oh, look at that. Works like a charm. Wow. All right. Oh my God. It's not one thing, it's something else. All right. I gotta get rid of this music. Okay. One of my favorite joys of doing remote viewing is having music in my headphones while I sat here and tripped the light fantastic. My headset or my headphones kind of decided to take crap and my replacements suck so bad. So I'm gonna do this music free. All right, this is Lebron Givaughn. I'm not quite sure how you say his name. The killers, whatever, are still out there, and the deal with this is they're known. I don't know why they haven't picked up yet, but they're known. Um, but my thing here is not to look at the killers because I mean, nothing we can do. They're known. So my question is who would who would benefit? Who would you look to find answers and have them move things forward? I mean, who would be a I don't know somebody that you would go to further things along. So we're not looking for killers. We're not looking for anybody involved. We're looking for somebody who can help. And by help, I mean, all the data is gathered together and then things are run through in an orderly manner and then actions taken. Um, as we all know, that this is a pretty horrendous case. So let's see if we can find somebody, anybody out there who is able to move things along. I mean, maybe we can find two people and introduce them, and then hey, watch what happens. Um, it'll be interesting. I don't know if I've never done this before. We're actually physically we're looking for somebody that can work on something in the future. So this is kind of like a future view. Um, so let's get it done. A future view. I like it. So one of the things about this case is we need to find somebody who is has a resource that is not known or hasn't been employed yet for whatever this action is that needs to be taken care of. So here we have a bigger adult male that has thinning hair. He's a bigger guy. He's kind of like me. Um, I want to say he's 45 to 60. Why is this guy? What is special about this guy? So he got feet issues. Huh, pretty weird. Okay, so he's a bigger guy. What does he got? Does he got information? Does he know somebody? Alright, so it looks like this guy knows somebody, knows people. Uh, is he ex-military? What the hell is he? Carrying a bag of groceries. He's an average person. Average. And I say that lightly. Dark past. Oh. Why is this guy? How can this guy help? He's connected. Okay. So fascinating. So somebody, wish I could do a better picture of this guy's hair. It's kind of cool looking. Um, I'd like to know his past. Why? What's with this past? Dark past. Uh, so this guy. Is this guy part of? I'm not quite sure if this guy is part of something or if he's outside looking in. So, I guess that's my question: is this? All right, my I got my co-pilot here. So, anyways, so this is the we're looking for somebody that can help, but we want to do this above board. We don't want somebody that can help behind the scenes. We want somebody that can help above board. We're not looking for the easy access that we have access to. We're looking for somebody who can do this all legit. Why this guy? Info. Russian. Why Russian? He's not Russian. This guy is not Russian. Um, I don't. I don't think he has ties to the Russian mafia. I don't know if he has information on the Russian mafia. Who is this guy? I mean, he seems like a nobody, but he seems like a nobody with a be very quiet and be very still past. So is he a good guy or a bad guy? Is he married? Is he single? What's he drive? What's he do? What's he do for work? I don't think he needs to work. Contracted. So he does not need to work. Does not need to work. Huh. Well, is that just bizarre or what? The Russians. Alright. That makes no sense to me. Is this guy a good guy or a bad guy? Because I want this all above board. I want this to go through the channels rather than under the channels. Facilitate. Facilitate. Compromise. Compromise. Huh. City work. That's funny. He doesn't work, but he does city work. Facilitates compromise. Part of the outside looking in. Part is he? No, that's part of. Is he? Is he part of or outside looking in? Okay. Well, I would add more details to this guy, but I don't think he wants to be detailed out more. So we're not going to detail out more. But he does have a stain on his shirt when he watches this video. You might want to soak that some kind of I don't know, what do you soak mustard in? But I'm not going to go into much more detail. Okay, so now that I know who this is, what do we do? We don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't. We don't. Alerted. Feds. Why are the feds involved? Who is Lebron Givaughn? Lebron Givaughn. Why would the feds be involved? Oh, sorry about that. thanks, thanks for catching that. Yeah. Um, so the funny thing is I see three circles. This is this is the city. This is the murder. These are the group that are involved. Okay. We have a division here. So we have murder, we have this. So you got two separate uh, um, things. One is looking at the murder, focusing on the murder. The other one's focused on the group. The group itself is under observation, which brings us to this. So this group is watching these guys and this, but they're not involved yet. There's something going on here. But the funny thing is there's a third group and a fourth group. So if this is the FBI, this Homeland, Homeland. So who's that? It'd be interesting to see. See, I don't know if these guys are actively involved in this. These guys are because of something these guys did. These guys are because of something these guys did. I don't think it has anything to do with this, but this guy's involved because of this and because of them. But I don't know who they are. It's definitely not the city. What a tangle. I wonder if these guys even know all that's going on. I mean, do these guys. Here's the poor city guys. These are the city cops. Okay? They're taking care of this. Do they know they have this much attention? I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot of attention. It's just like it's like this Soren's eye from The Hobbit. You guys remember Soren's eye? It was this big eye in the sky. Well, the eye has now turned and is watching what's going on. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that eye is now watching everything that's going on in the Seattle, uh, that Seattle case. This guy is like a go-between, and I have no clue what his job will be to deal with this. I mean, I don't care about anything else. What is his responsibility for that? That's Lebron Givaughn. That's his murder. I don't care at, at all what these different groups, organizations do. I would like to know how this simple man with mustard stain on his shirt carrying groceries has anything to do with anything other than being a go-between or a valve, a valve, a valve, being a uh, 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 how about a shunt? It's almost like he's diverting information. It's like he's taking the pressure off of one. When you have a pipe that's highly pressurized, you can have a shunt. The shunt takes the pressure off a little bit and diverts it to another place. This is what he feels like. He feels like somebody who takes the pressure off, diverts it to where it needs to go, while maintaining the the main pipe or the main source. Um, it is interesting to see this guy. and it would be interesting to actually talk to him to figure out what the heck he is. So I seriously doubt that's going to happen on my end. Maybe if things turn around, it can happen, and somebody can find out what's going on and find out who this guy is. But you know, little old me sitting down here, yeah. If you guys find anything out, let me know. It would be really cool to figure out what's going on. That's a lot of national attention, and that is some scary stuff. So I, I'm just wondering what the end result is going to be. I mean, I know what the tasker wanted. The tasker wanted something very simple, but what is this guy's part in making that simple task happen? And the in the end, the results will not be expected, but will be, I want to say, equivalent or justified, I guess. It's not, no, justified is not a good word. How about, I don't know what the word is. Anyways, end result of his actions will result in um, the taskers. Yeah. So it's just not going to be done in a way that was expected or normal procedural. So I'm thinking there's going to be more people involved, and it's not all the people that are expected to be there. So in other words, it's going to be quite the fun time. Um, all right. Well, let me know if you like this video. I don't think I will go back into detail about this guy because this is, I think, somebody who relies on anonymity. So again, I'm not going to go into any more detail on this one. It's just good to know that there is somebody out there who's doing something, and if by chance that he contacts you, the tester, um, to let me know, or just give me a thumbs up. That's all I care about. This, yeah, there was somebody out there. Excellent, great. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna take some pictures. Name is misspelled. Lebron Givaughn. Huh. No, it's not gonna affect anything. I am zeroed in on this guy. Um, so, all right. So I am out of here. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me do this with you. I do appreciate it. And thank you, Copilot, for being there for me, man. It's Friday night. You guys have a good night.